What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. As you guys can see, our Veddha frame is not set up. We have no cards in it, and it's on the floor right next to our little toaster microwave there, or toaster oven. So, as you guys have seen, we've been getting prepped. If you follow me on Twitter, we've been getting prepped and ready to go with a big build coming up here. We have decided that we've outgrown our 6 GPU Veddha frame, and instead of going ahead and buying another Veddha frame, another motherboard, everything like that, we're actually going to go ahead and go big with a 19 GPU setup here is our goal. So as you guys know, I have the Asus B250 mining motherboard here. So we have lots of opportunity for growth. And with that said, we have lots of cards ready to go here to go ahead and put in. If you guys have seen some of my other videos, you've seen that we're kind of mining Dogecoin and VeChain on these laptops running unminable. And this is actually the rack that we are going to go ahead and build this out on. I do need to reconfigure the shelving, but we will be putting a rack in the middle that will contain the motherboard. And then we're going to have an HP power supply up top, HP power supply up top, and then probably one somewhere down below, as well as our ATX power supply. And then we're going to hang cards here and hang cards down here is how it's going to work. If you guys have followed along with some of my other videos, you guys have seen, and you're probably wondering like, hey, how are you going to hang them? Well, these are actually GPU hangers that you guys see right here. And we're going to go ahead and use these to go ahead and hang them from the metal rack. So let me show you real quick kind of our game plan. And especially in this video, guys, this is very much just going to be a game plan video, as well as show you guys what hardware we're using. So this is the GPU hanger. If we go ahead and take this and put this under here, there we go. Look at that. Ta-da! So we're going to kind of line them across and create rows of it. And then there's some things in the works right now from the fan perspective. I won't go into it a ton right now for additional cooling, but this is kind of what our game plan is here with hanging our GPUs, which I think will be a lot of fun. I did pick this up here, actually. I was at the grocery store. It was $12.99 actually. Look at that. And this is I don't know what you'd call this. I'm sorry. It's kind of like a mat, but it's a really thick rubber mat is what it is. I was trying to look for a name, but I don't see it on there. And my goal is to actually cut this mat and use this mat for underneath in the motherboard and underneath the power supplies and stuff like that. Let me see here. Does it say on here what this is? It just says like a multi-use. Not sure, but it's 24 by 54 either way. So anyways, sorry about that. Trying to autofocus there. So let's go ahead and go around and kind of show you guys exactly all the fun stuff we got here, and then we'll kind of end things out. And in a future video here, you'll see this whole thing getting built out. I plan to do a whole video going over step by step exactly what we're doing. So these are the GPU hangers that we're using. We have a boatload of 6-pin to 6+2 pin cables, boatload of GPU risers, as well as our USB cables. Now, these are the ones that come with the risers. I did go ahead and pick up a bunch of braided ones that are about a foot longer if we need them with this rack in anticipation. These are the DeepMine 8-pin splitters. So we have lots of these as needed, depending on our situation. We have our solid state drive with our current worker on it. We have 3 of the HP 1200 watt by 900 watt power supplies here, as well as the breakout boards there that we'll be using to power a lot of our risers as well as our GPUs. We have our fans here as we need those and talk about those. Cooling fans, those are the RGB ones. We have 2 sets of those that that you guys have seen in previous videos. We have an ATX semi-modular 750 watt power supply that we'll be using for the motherboard, as well as helping to power some of the GPU risers. These guys, which one is it? This one is actually going to go back to a friend, so this one is not mine. But I have adopted this 1060 you guys have seen a video on. That is a 1650. So that's a PNY 1650 Super 4 gig, and this is the EVGA GTX 1060 6 gig card. We have the XFX RX 580 8 gig card. This is the Sapphire Nitro RX 570 4 gig. We then have the Sapphire Nitro RX 470 4 gig across the top here. And those are the Sapphire Nitro ones with the dual boot BIOS. We have 5 of them. One of them is down. I'm looking to try to get that repaired. Along here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well of these cards here. We also have one on the rack that you guys were looking at, so 6. These are the OEM Sapphire Nitro RX 470s. So these are the OEM kind of open brown box ones versus those. So that's what these are here. So mostly 4 gig cards, 1 8 gig card, and a 6 gig card. So we're mostly going to be mining Ravencoin. And then we also have 8 gig and a 6 gig that we'll do Ethereum with as well. Got some boxes over there. We have our voltage meter, so we'll be going ahead and doing some testing on that in the next video. And fun story on here. So this is the Sapphire Pulse. A ton of you guys in my previous videos have given me some great recommendations on what to do with these 2 broken cards. If you guys haven't seen the video that I put out, I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner talking about exactly how we came across these cards for low price and kind of the direction we hope to go with them. Either way, both of these cards are broken and do not work. They present a black screen with a white little dash there. So this is the RX 580 8 gig, and this is the RX 580 4 gig. So what I'm actually doing is I connected with an individual up in Canada. He's actually a community member, and I'm going to be sending this card out tomorrow to him to be disassembled, troubleshooted, and repaired. And then if all goes well, we'll go ahead and do that with this card as well. And I also have another card as well. And if that works out great and I have a good experience, I will recommend that individual to you guys, as boatloads of you guys have gone ahead and reached out to me and saying, hey, if I figure out this issue, please let you know. Or if I find someone that repairs cards, please let you know. So if I have a good experience, guys, I'll be getting you guys this person's information based off of what they released to me, and we'll kind of go from there. Other than that, guys, that is it for today's video. I am super excited to dive into all of this. This is just like, can't wait. Can't wait. Coming up in the next few days, keep an eye on the channel. If you guys have enjoyed this video and want to look forward to what comes next, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, as well as don't forget to subscribe. Take care.